A young man named Daniel moves into an old apartment. On his first night, he notices a strange door at the end of the hallway. He asks the landlord about it, but the landlord says there has never been a door there. At exactly 3:17 a.m., Daniel hears 3 slow knocks coming from behind the wall. The next night, the knocking happens again. Daniel starts recording it and discovers something terrifying. The 3 knocks perfectly match his heartbeat. He investigates the apartment's history and finds an old newspaper article about a tenant who mysteriously disappeared 30 years ago. That night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., the mysterious door suddenly appears. Daniel slowly opens it. Inside is a dark room covered with photographs of Daniel. Some photographs show him sleeping. Others show him walking through the apartment. Then he sees one photograph dated tomorrow. It shows Daniel standing inside the same room. Daniel turns around. Someone is standing behind him. Daniel freezes. The figure is standing completely still in the darkness. Its face cannot be clearly seen. Daniel slowly raises his phone and turns on the flashlight. The figure disappears. Daniel looks around the room in confusion. Then he notices something terrifying. One of the photographs on the wall has changed. It now shows Daniel standing alone in the room holding his phone. But in the photograph, the mysterious figure is standing directly behind him. Daniel looks behind himself. Nothing is there. Suddenly, his phone receives a notification. It is a new photograph. Daniel opens it. The photograph shows him standing exactly where he is now. But this time, the mysterious figure is standing beside him. Daniel realizes the photographs are being taken in real time. He runs toward the door. Before he can escape, the door slowly closes by itself. Daniel hears 3 knocks from inside the wall. Then a voice whispers, "Daniel!" He turns toward the photographs. Every photograph on the wall now shows the same thing. Daniel trapped inside the room. Daniel realizes the room was never controlled by the landlord. The mysterious room suddenly becomes silent. The photographs on the walls begin falling one by one. In the background is the same apartment hallway, but the photograph was taken more than 30 years ago. Standing in the hallway is a young version of the landlord. Beside him is the tenant who supposedly disappeared. Daniel turns to the landlord and asks what really happened 30 years ago. The landlord finally confesses. The missing tenant discovered the room first. He tried to destroy the photographs, but the room trapped him inside. Since then, every person who discovers the door becomes part of the room's collection. Daniel looks at the photographs again. The missing tenant is no longer inside them. Then Daniel hears 3 knocks. This time, they come from behind the landlord. The mysterious door appears. The landlord tries to run, but the door pulls open by itself. Inside, the missing tenant is standing in the darkness. The landlord disappears into the room. The door vanishes. Daniel thinks it's finally over. He returns home and throws away everything connected to the apartment. The next morning, he receives an anonymous photograph. It shows Daniel sleeping in his new bedroom. On the back of the photograph are 3 words, "You are next." Daniel looks toward his bedroom door. There is now a strange door at the end of his hallway, and from behind it, 3 slow knocks begin. Daniel is trapped inside the mysterious room. He tries the door, but it won't open. He looks at the photographs covering the walls and notices something strange. Every photograph shows a different person standing inside the same room. Then, Daniel finds an old photograph of the tenant who disappeared 30 years ago. Written on the back are 3 words. He opened it too. Daniel searches the room and discovers a hidden wooden box beneath the floorboards. Inside is an old tape recorder. He presses play. A frightened man's voice begins speaking. "I thought the room was showing me the future. I was wrong. It's not showing the future. It's choosing who comes next." Daniel suddenly recognizes the voice. It belongs to the landlord. The door opens. Daniel runs into the hallway and confronts the landlord. The landlord finally admits the truth. 30 years ago, he discovered the room and used it to hide people who had uncovered his secret. But there is one problem. Daniel looks at the landlord's hands and realizes they are covered with the same strange ink found on the photographs. Then Daniel looks at the wall. A brand new photograph has appeared. It shows the landlord standing inside the mysterious room, and behind him stands the missing tenant. The landlord turns around. The room is empty. Daniel realizes the room was never controlled by the landlord. It had been controlling him all along.